Hello and welcome to spoga+gafa 2022. Today I'm going to show you how to log in, how to update your profile, how to update your team section, and also how to start networking. First of all, you will receive your login details on this page here. You can either register for a new account or you can already log in with your email address and your password. You will now be redirected through to our digital platform. And here you can start networking. First of all, when you first log in for the very first time, you will receive a notification saying that you're in the hybrid event experience. This means that you can attend the event physically, virtually, or as a hybrid attendee. You can confirm meetings virtually or as in person, or you can also start connecting with other people. If you are only attending digitally, please get in touch with visit@spoga+gafa.de. Next, you're coming on to completing your profile. Here you need to update all your personal preferences. It is extremely important to take time and to go through all of these questions because all of these details will be fed into the artificial intelligence and will therefore be calculating your best matches to meet during the spoga+gafa event. So please do make sure to fill it out. It's very easy to update. You just click into them and you choose the topics that match yourself the best, and you click update. Once you've done this, you will now be asked if you want to share your contact details. Here you can either keep it public, for connections only, or private. I would highly recommend to keep this public because everyone should be able to contact you if you would like so, especially when you're an exhibitor. Now your onboarding is complete and you can start networking. Next, I will show you the profile settings. You can see the profile settings in the right-hand corner up here. You click into it, you have your first name, your last name, your headline, again your contact details, job title, and all of your onboarding questions again. As I mentioned before, you can update this anytime. Next, we're going to manage my availability. The manage my availability is the area where you can decide on the times and days you will be available for meetings. So for example, if you already know you will not be available on Wednesday, 29th of June and 30th of June, you just untoggle these days. You can then also go into the other days and block some time out if you're not available for any networking. The last bit is this bottom here. That means you can export all your meetings as a CSV or Excel file and can have an overview. But don't worry about your meetings because you will also have access to the mobile app to double check your meetings. Next, I would like to show you how to update your Teams profile. The Teams section for exhibitors is in the right-hand corner up here. You click into it and every one of your company will have access to this area. You will share a calendar, you will see the inbound leads, your contacts, and other team members. If you are the very first person who have logged into the digital platform, you will be asked to create or activate your team. It is very easy. It's just one click away, and then you've automatically activated the teams. If you have a different email address than your colleagues, please get in touch with us because then we can also add you manually to your team or to your company. First of all, you see here the shared calendar. You can filter the calendar by status and by team members, and you can also change the view of the calendar to a list. If you scroll down, then you see all of the confirmed meetings, the ones who are still awaiting a response, for example, this case here. You can easily accept it for this person, or you also see it if a meeting is already confirmed from both parties. You see the time and the location, and that it is a virtual meeting room. Next, you can also create a meeting for yourself or for one of your colleagues. You just choose the colleague you would like to confirm a meeting for, the guest, the date, the time, the location, and a personal message. Please also make sure to not send out too many requests at once because you're only available or only able to send out 20 meeting requests. Once meetings have been confirmed, you will get these meeting requests back. Next, I would like to show you the inbound leads. The inbound leads is the most important tool for exhibitors because here you can track all of the leads that are coming in from your company. For example, you see exactly what happened to a person, how they were interested in your company or in your colleagues. For example, Monica viewed my colleague David, viewed my colleague Alina, and was interested in my colleague Sebastian. You are now able to either choose to skip this person, you can request a meeting, show interest, or also add a lead note. You can tag one of your colleagues and then they will be able to pick this up for you. Don't worry, these lead notes are not showing in front of the user. They are not available for users. They're only available for your personal team, whoever you tag in there. Next, you can also show interest directly, or you can, as I mentioned, request a meeting. You can either add more participants to the meeting, you can choose the time and the location. Again, if you're changing the time to, for example, the 27th of June, you're automatically having a virtual meeting room because this is the digital after show. So since you already attended the event now, you will only have these days available for the digital after show to connect virtually. You can add a message why you would like to attend, and you can send the meeting request here. This is the main overview of the inbound leads. As I said, once you've reviewed one, it will automatically move into reviewed, and you can also have an overview of the total leads. Next is the company chat. Here's the chat for all the colleagues or all the colleagues in your company. They will all be able to access this company chat. If a user or a visitor is contacting your company in the front end, they will have this chat appearing here as well. Next, you have the contacts. Here you see all the contacts that you've made during the event or the event matchmaking. In your case, you will already have attended the in-person event. You will now be able to see all the badges that have been scanned. And you also have an event matchmaking area where you see that you've connected digitally during the after show. You can also export this area here in the export section, either export the contacts or export all your meetings as well. Next area is the Teams section. Here you see all of your colleagues and yourself. And you can also change the admin status from a normal team member to admin. The only difference is that admins can also accept new colleagues. So for example, once you've already created this team here and a new colleague purchased a digital aftershow ticket, for example, you can accept them at the bottom here. It's very easy to change the status. You click into the settings and change the role to either admin or team member. Next, again, extremely important is the company profile. Here you can update a logo, a header picture, the name, headline, address, brochure, business categories again, and all of these fields here. Feel free to add as many details as possible, as this will really make sure that people can also see what you're presenting from a company point of view. Next is the products. Here you can add products manually, for example. You can add up to 10 pictures, name, headline, video URL, targets, markets provided, website, location, and a summary. This was the main area of the Teams section. Now I would just briefly go into the networking area here. On the left-hand side, you see the recommended for you area. This is basically where the artificial intelligence comes into play. Here you see all the best recommendations for yourself. I would highly recommend to be as active as possible in this area because as more you are skipping or requesting meeting or showing interest, as more accurate the recommendations get. You also have a My Schedule area. This will also be available on your mobile phone, so you're always up to date what is happening on the day. And you also have a products area here. The last bit is the event agenda, and this will also be extremely important for the digital after show because we will have a lot of sessions going on. So always make sure to check this area, the event agenda, what is on and which sessions you would like to attend. If you want to attend a session, you can add it to your personal calendar or to your schedule. Once you've added it to your schedule, it will automatically appear in your schedule. I hope this overview helped, and please don't hesitate to get in contact with us if you have any questions.